Alright guys, welcome back to the WWE Smackdown versus Raw 2007 GM mode. We are in June 17th, but Raw is taking place in Italy. Somebody, Devon, get the pizza. That's what we're going to be getting tonight, guys. I'm having the Domino's for dinner, but let's see, before that, we have to get through Monday Night fucking Raw. Let's do it. I can officially say I am the worst GM of all time. Available cash, we've only got 136 grand. We're bleeding money at the moment. The money is absolutely pouring out of our veins, unfortunately. We just cannot seem to stop losing money. The feuds, the rivalries are pretty much non-existent. I had to create some more there. The cheating girlfriend storyline has got a big thumbs down. That's not going well. But we need to drag it out, guys. We need to get it to the pay-per-view. The Hungry Challengers doing alright. Michaels and Cena. Classic versus Trashy is doing alright with Trish and Jillian. We started Ungrateful Rookie a couple weeks ago. Carlito taking on RVD for the title. That will happen at Vengeance. And then we've had a couple of new ones here. So we've got Patriotism. I don't know why, but Hardcore Holly against Khali. What a 5-star classic that could be. We've got Freak Show. JBL taking on Big Show. I guess because Big Show's a big 5 foot. Not 5 foot, 7 foot, 500 pounds freak show bastard. If he was 5 foot, he just wouldn't be as impressive and he'd be extra fat. So at least that height kind of gives his body, it gives all that fat some more room to manoeuvre. Yeah, so that's what we've got. Freak Show going on there. And we've got the jealous friend, Kurt Angle and Ric Flair. I didn't even know they were friends. I thought Kurt Angle sucked and had no friends, but apparently he does. Or at least they did. Because Kurt Angle and Ric Flair now are going to have a rivalry. These rivalries are just up to the pay-per-view, really, because SummerSlam's too far away, but we do need some rivalries heading into the pay-per-view, so that is why these are currently going. One of them won't make the show. I guess this one will be pre-show. There's no way we're having Hardcore Holly versus Khali on the pay-per-view. Absolutely not. The roster, we've got 4 weeks. Some people are only got 2 weeks remaining. Kane, Trish, and Lita will definitely need to get them set. No, Kane, Trish, and Flair. How the fuck did I get Ric Flair and Lita mixed up? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But Big Show, very upset. The guy hasn't been winning. He's been losing matches left, right, and centre. Michaels is upset because he wants his title shot. Well, don't worry, HBK, the showstopper. The icon, the Heartbreak Kid, Mr. WrestleMania. You're getting your title shot, but you're going to be known as Mr. Vengeance because that's when you're getting your title shot. Hardcore Holly is losing every week. He's unhappy. Orton wants a title shot. And you know what? Maybe Orton deserves a title shot. Maybe Orton will get a title shot sooner rather than later. But yeah, that's what's happening with everyone's morale. And but in terms of the ratings, that matters big time. Don't forget about the ratings, guys. We're actually doing great. You know, we're well ahead of SmackDown at the moment, and we've had the same amount of pay-per-views, albeit. You can see SmackDown are beginning to narrow the gap. Maybe SmackDown now have the momentum after we took an early lead. But still, we're in a strong, promising position. Even though SmackDown, over the past 2 or 3 weeks, have begun to narrow the gap. Maybe even as far as 4 weeks ago. It's been a while, I think, since we had a higher rated show than SmackDown. So maybe, just maybe, we can do it here tonight when we go to Italy to have Raw. So yeah, basically, Sunday Night Heat, we've got Candice Michelle versus Mickie James. Hardcore Holly versus Khali. Fuck. Masters versus Orton. Advertised promo to try and get some money. JBL versus Big Show. Ric Flair versus Kurt Angle. We've got a Diva Bikini contest between Trish Stratus and Jillian Hall. Because let's face it, guys, when you've been losing the ratings wars for 4 weeks in a row, you have to, you know, it's your last resort. You have to pull out the big guns, and in our case, the big guns are Trish Stratus's Puppies. So tonight, she's going to be showing them in the Diva Bikini contest. Hopefully, that will boost the ratings. Then we've got Jillian Hall and Carlito taking on Trish and Rob Van Dam. And in the main event, it's Matt Hardy. The guy's complaining, the guy's crying. He says he never gets a win. Well, now, tonight, he's teaming up the guy who never loses. So if Matt Hardy can't get the job done tonight, then the guy he's got no hope. The guy's a fucking failure. That's all I'm going to say. Let's get into the card. Let's get into the show. It's Candice versus Mickie James. And Candice gets the win on Sunday Night Heat. Now we move on to Raw. Hardcore Holly against Great Khali. And Hardcore Holly finally gets a win. Maybe he'll stop bitching. That's great news. Hardcore Holly picks up the victory. Masters beats Orton. Orton's no happy. Orton wants a title shot. Well, if you're not beating Chris Masters, maybe you don't deserve a title shot. JBL versus Big Show. Big Show picks up a much needed win. Happy for him. Almost shed a tear in my eye there. Kurt Angle beats Ric Flair. Kurt Angle's on a roll at the moment. We've got Jillian Hall, Carlito versus Trish and Rob Van Dam. Similar to that one. Trish and Rob Van Dam win. Damn, Jillian Hall's not been losing many matches at all. I'm not even sure if she's lost a match yet, so that's a big defeat for her. And it's main event time, guys. We're going to play as Matt and John Cena. And we're going to try our best to try and get Matt Hardy a win before he has a fucking, I don't know, mental breakdown and decides to move to SmackDown. So here we go, guys. It is main event time. Cena and Matt versus Edge and Shawn Michaels. Can't wait for this one. Should be a classic, guys. An absolute classic. Or at least that's what we're hoping for. Will the ratings disappoint? Who knows? Hopefully the match doesn't disappoint. But here we go. Oh yeah! It's Matt Hardy. Here he is. Down, 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 down. But you know what? I don't think Matt Hardy's going to be on Raw much longer. To be, if I'm being perfectly honest, I think his match with Edge. Maybe it could be a loser leaves the brand match. It really could. It really could. And there he is here. Speaking of a man leading the brand, this guy will never leave. This guy is Monday Night Raw through and through. John bloody Cena, the Chain Gang. The WWE Champion, the man that means business. Number 54. And there he is. Boom. Celebrating. Let's skip him though. He's a good guy, Cena, but you're getting skipped because there's time restraints, guys, on these videos. YouTube said that I need to be 20 minutes and under. They've had enough of my pish. Said that they can last 20 minutes. So here we go. Even though Ric Flair lasts 60 minutes, we can't last 20 minutes apparently. Here comes Edge. From Toronto, Canada. Looks like he's on his own tonight. And he'll be teaming up with the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, who really desperately wants a title shot, and he will get one. He is getting one. He's getting one at Vengeance. It just has to wait a wee bit. Just has to wait 2 more weeks, and Shawn Michaels will have his title shot. Really not that difficult, guys. Is it 2 weeks? 2 measly weeks. Anyway, here's Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, and the match now about to get underway. I realised we need to turn someone face. We've hardly got any faces on the roster. Majority of the roster's heels, so who could turn face? I don't know. Maybe Kurt Angle could be a potential face turn. We might have to go with Big Kurt Angle, but Callie keeps pointing at me, making me a wee bit nervous if I'm being honest. Anyway, here we go. Big match here. Edge and HBK versus Matt Hardy and Cena. The problem is I'm constantly switching between about 3 or 4 different wrestling games at the moment, so trying to remember the buttons it's a big pain in the arse. I'm playing this, and then I maybe play WWE 13, and then I maybe play WWE 2K20, and then I might even go and play WWE Raw that I just got and played it for the first time. So it's definitely weird. It's different buttons every day, every game. It's confusing. But not as confusing as Matt Hardy's losing streak here. Matt Hardy already. Yellow body. What the hell from? What's this all about? Come on, Matt. You need to fight back here. But Matt just wants Edge. Look at that. He's trying to take out Edge there and he misses with the cross body. And this time he doesn't miss, but Edge. And then Michaels fighting back. Michaels working on the legs of Matt Hardy. Mattitude. He says he will not die, but he's been getting killed every week on Raw, so he maybe needs to change his motto here. Matt Hardy locks up with Shawn Michaels. Big punches here. Michaels powers out. And Michaels pushes Matt into the corner, goes up top, looks like he's going to nail these punches. And he's nailing them big time. These blows landing heavily on Matt Hardy's head. Matt Hardy's getting absolutely pummeled here. Fuck it, maybe we just need to get a steel chair and clean house. Maybe that is the game plan here, guys. Just go get a weapon and smash the joint, because at the moment we're having no success trying to wrestle Edge, trying to wrestle HBK. It's not really working for us here. Michaels now working on the arm of Matt. Michaels has got his finisher already. What the fuck? Michaels then drop toe hold there into the headlock, side headlock, and Matt's yellow already. What the fuck is this? Why is Matt such a jobber? I mean, Cena doesn't want to be in the losing team, but you know what? I think we're going to do it. Someone grab me a chair. Someone grab me a ladder. Anything. Maybe we'll just... Lita's a wet. Maybe we'll just grab her and swing her at Shawn. Because at the moment, we ain't going to beat Shawn anyway. The guy's kicking our ass. Oh, he's setting up for Sweet Chin Music. Jesus Christ. Cena's getting in there, and can Cena interrupt us? He's just going to stand there and let his partner get kicked. He is kicked in the face. Oh my god, Cena's in there. And Cena taking down Michaels. And Cena with a big neck breaker. Does that level the playing field here? Both Matt and Shawn Michaels are down in the middle of the ring. Who's going to get to this? Still Shawn's going to get to his feet first. And he punches away at Matt Hardy's dome. And goes for the cover. And that'd be embarrassing here if we can't kick out. Well, Matt Hardy, what a fucking jobber he is. I mean, literally we had about 10 minutes there to recover after the Sweet Chin Music and we still couldn't get up. What is happening here? Matt Hardy on a really bad losing streak, and he's only got one more Raw before we get to the pay-per-view, so I am going to need to try and get Matt Hardy a win next week, because at the moment it is not happening. And the team of Shawn Michaels and Edge win, gain momentum, heading into Vengeance. Did Lillian Garcia just call Edge Gabriel there? So it's like the winners are the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels and Gabriel. Who the fuck is Gabriel? I don't know who Gabriel is, but he'd probably be better than Matt Hardy. Matt Hardy just can't buy a win. Why is Matt Hardy so bad at the moment? I don't know, guys, but there's your Raw. It was an okay show. Do I think we'll beat SmackDown? Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to say probably SmackDown win it again by 40,000. Looks like we've got still... Oh, no fan change. You know what? I'll take that, guys, because they've kicked our arse for the last like 3 or 4 weeks. So I will definitely take that. We've got expiring contracts, and Ric Flair's contract's expiring, so we definitely need to make sure that we get him signed up, because we need the nature. The natureable Ric Flair. Up next, oh yes, next week the Caribbean, so Carlito will be in his hometown SmackDown, then put on a 2.5-star show. Decent main event there, tornado table tag, Batista and Triple H versus Foley and Mysterio. And on Raw, we did a 2.5-star as well. Yeah, so it was decent. Main event was poor, but then again, Matt Hardy was awful, so I can't really blame that. I'm not surprised. Then a 2-star match on Heat. So fan change shouldn't have changed at all, and it didn't. Things stay the same. What about the roster? Is everyone still up? Well, Big Show got a win, so he's no longer, unhappy. Michaels' popularity now is the same as his overall. Michaels' popularity has gone through the roof. And it's a good job he is getting his title shot, because I think if Michaels could be on the verge to just walk it out and be like, you know what, I've had enough of this. I'm going to SmackDown. This guy's not giving me a title shot. I mean, that could happen. So good job he's getting his title shot soon. Oh my god, Cheating Girlfriend storyline now is a big double thumbs down. That is not what we want. Although Hungry Challenger and Classy versus Trashy both got thumbs up, double thumbs up. So they are going in the right direction as we head to the pay-per-view. And finally, let's have a quick look at the Power 25. Kurt Angle's still there, number 1 in the charts. Michaels is still number 4. Cena, number 6. Edge and Lita just on an absolute roll. They move up to 7th, and maybe they'll be in the top 5 soon. RVD moves up to number 9. We'll go further than the rest. Trish moves up to 16. You've got Ric Flair doing 19th. And last but not least is Shelton Benjamin. And Chris Masters is also on the list this week. After beating Randy Orton, one half of the Tag Team Champions moves on to the Power 25. And on the Raw side of things, you can see everyone there. It is what it is, guys. There's a bunch of jobbers here. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is it for this episode of Raw. We're 1 week away from Vengeance. Cannot wait for Vengeance. Should be a big show. Should be a good show. Should give us a really good chance to win a lot of fans off of SmackDown. But anyway, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. And until next time, I've been Son Scotland 90. That's the SmackDown GM mode's back for good now. Took about a week off, maybe 10 days off. Under pressure, guys. I was stressed, but now we're back and we're ready to kick some of that blue ass. Where Raw is ready to take over, and we're going to destroy SmackDown. Anyway, guys, that's it. Till next time. Peace.